Hello, and welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn and the Frozen Wilds DLC, and we continue on with the side quests. So, starting from our base camp, Song's Edge on the map here. This is our base camp mostly because there are a number of quests in this area. So we are going to make our way to our next quest, which is just up ahead of us here. So let's go and see what to see. Oh dear, looks like we've stumbled on something.
Inatut. As we are bound by laws, you are bound by wire. Yet your crime was the act of killing. So we must drive you out. Away from the Werek, from protection. From our songs.
My chieftain, Kopalai, am I not your favorite fighter? Do you not recognize me from this tooth you knocked out?
How many times have I pulled you from danger by your neck? Made excuses for your behavior? You are my favorite! But the shaman is decided. While you wait for exile, think on what brought you here.
A test of strength! Who among us would refuse a challenge from an outlander? Not I! But I did not kill him!
Hush, hush. You can tell your story to the ice.
You took Artok's mantle.
It's mine now.
I would like to see that fight.
They said that you killed someone.
Perhaps I did. If even my chieftain accepts it, it must be so.
That's not the way it works for me. Want to tell me your story?
I did fight with the Karja hunter to settle a challenge. That much is true. He was strong and damn quick. We traded punches. Good punches. Hard punches. And the next thing I remember... gray morning light, and the Karja beside me, with his head broken open. But the blow was not by my hand.
Isn't your Werek supposed to support you? At least give you the benefit of the doubt?
When our Werek had cause to quarrel, I was the solution. To fight for its honor and win, they'd call on me. Or, when they needed someone to lose, for appearances, I could do that too. Now an outlander is murdered without honor, all eyes are on me. I have become my Werek's shame.
They don't want an incident with the Karja, so you take the fall.
That is what I do best.
So everyone knows you started the fight with this man?
Of course! For honor, I'll fight anyone. If I wasn't bound, I'd fight to prove myself right now!
I don't think that would help you.
This is what I am. Each runner in the Werek has a gift. I brawl. None can take a punch, a fall better than I can. Until this time, I was too drunk. We were grappling, he clapped my ears. I took one last swing as I went down, but not a killing blow. It can't have been.
And for your punishment, they'll exile you from the Werek?
From warmth. March me up the slopes of the cloud shear, leave me stripped and exposed.
That's awful.
If I survive, the land has absolved me. That's the law. It must be accepted.
It's still awful.
I'm not stupid. I don't like my chances either. I can't fight a mountain.
I'll be honest. You haven't got a good defense, Inatut.
I've heard that one before.
Where did the fight happen?
A clearing, just outside the Karja Outlanders camp. You should talk to them. They wouldn't hear me out. They say no one else could have been there, other than me and the dead man. The shaman consulted the signs in the snow and agreed.
I'll see what I can find out. And I'll be back.
I'll be here. What else am I gonna do? Until the horn gives a call from my exile.
So it appears we have an investigation ahead of us. We need to make our way somewhere down this mountain side, but not too far, so we should be able to run all the way there, if I can remember the way down. And we're going to go and investigate what happened at this fight. So first of all, we're going to go and speak to the Karja.
I didn't expect to come all this way to perform the rites of passing.
Huntress, what business do you have with us?
I was asked to look into the murder of a Karja hunter. What happened?
It's plain as day. A drunk Banuk thug picked a fight with Ruas, struck him down from behind and stole his headdress.
The accused man says that he didn't do it.
You're not going to get anything useful out of the Banuk, whether they talk to you or don't. They gather up like cloaks in a chill wind every time a hunter dies out here. Won't even hand Ruas's killer over for a proper trial.
A proper trial.
To fill his mouth with salt, and hold him up for the sun to consider over days. If it is clement, it may only take his sight, or his wits.
So other Karja hunters have died in these lands before.
3, maybe 4 in the last few seasons. That's no surprise. This place punishes even the prepared, and many young nobles don't prepare. But usually the snow covers everything, and the bodies are never found. No thanks to the Banuk.
Do you think they're involved?
No. If it's not about their tribe, they don't want to get involved.
In these outlands, even the sun cannot thaw all it touches.
Doesn't sound like you trust the Banuk much.
They're not without their reasons to keep apart from us. 10 years of reasons.
Always the war. The war is over. We made amends, but no. The land never forgets.
Snow and ice keep memory, they say.
It takes time for scars to heal.
You think I don't know that? I still bear the lashes for refusing one of the Mad King's sun priests. I was your age then.
Times of shadow. Times of shadow.
Where did you find Ruas's body?
There's no hunt, girl. Nothing to pick up.
Humor me. I'm a good tracker.
Down the rise to the west, there's a clearing. But a grazer herd couldn't have trampled it better. And if that barbarian gives up Ruas's headdress before they cast him out, let me know. It's valuable.
So, we've spoken to the Karja, and they believe that the Banuk and the Karja fight resulting in the Karja's death was by the
Very
Banuk.
cold.
We, on the other hand, are not convinced and wish to see the scene for ourselves.
Something.
So we're going to go to the scene of the fight / murder, and we are going to have a quick investigation of the area.
Was used for the killing blow. This is where Ruas fell. It does seem that only 2 people fought here. Not looking good for Inatut. Didn't try to hide the weapon. Question is Inatut the kind of fighter who hits from behind with a tree branch? Lots of leaves and bark scraped off here. And someone pulled out the branch? No. From climbing it. They came through the trees.
So it appears to have been some kind of ambush. The ambushees approached from the trees, so possibly some robot monkeys, or because the robots tend not to ambush, I am guessing some very agile humans. So we're going to follow the trail and see where it leads to, and more importantly, who
good view of the Karja camp and the clearing.
Right. So there must be... Aha! More tracks. Off we go. I wonder how far we actually have to run. Unfortunately, when we're following the tracks, we don't get an actual distance to our destination like we do with the way markers. So we could be running an awful long way. So I'm going to take this opportunity while we're heading to our destination to restock some of my arrows and maybe even collect a few interesting resources along the way if we discover any. I can hear noises. I think we might be getting close. It looks to me like we've entered a dead end.
A dead end? Can't be.
A dead end with a supply crate. There must be something else here. Let's see if we can't find it. So there must be a hidden entrance around here somewhere. And this looks like the obvious choice. Let's just make sure we haven't missed anything. No, I'm pretty sure that behind us is the way to go. It seems that everything else is clear. Yes, I am satisfied that we are on the right path. Aloy, on the other hand, is waiting a bit longer. So as you can see, there is some sort of door up ahead.
Someone covered this over. What are they trying to hide? Karja armor. This looks bad.
It doesn't matter. The deed is done. Another Karja is dead. And of another a life for a Karja life. That's weird.
Someone's here!
Not Banuk. Then she won't be missed.
Is that... Yeah, trouble!
Time to rain down. Oh, got you a present.
You've been killing Karja. And for what? Revenge for the war?
Who gets to declare that one tribe no longer hates another? I'll tell you, not the ones who fought, not the ones whose songs are silenced, like my kin.
For what you did, another Banuk has been sentenced to certain death. What about his song?
That's why you followed us. For that punch-drunk idiot Inatut. Fate is sharp today. They've already let him out to face his exile. Let's see who the cold claims first.
I need to go after Inatut. But I should find some more evidence first. Trophies. Newer than the rest. Must have belonged to Ruas, so it was a Karja soldiers. Not that it's any excuse. Did they keep any clothes from their victims? This Karja gear's not warm, but if Inatut's naked on a snowfield, he'll take what he gets. Okay, time to get moving.
So, it turns out our Banuk friend was telling the truth, and he is not the murderer. But these other Banuk were. We need to make our way back to the camp, basically, and past the camp, because as you heard, our friend there has already been banished to a nice high part of the mountain. So we first of all need to go and rescue him, and it is quite a way, as you can see, and we can only get about halfway there with a campsite. So we are going to have to run the rest of the way there, and it is a pretty uneventful journey. I think I do actually stop along the way for a few resources.
I blink, my eyes will freeze shut.
And I think as we get close, yes, we have encountered some sort of guardians. Luckily enough, they are glidhawks, and they are very easy to deal with if you can get them to stop flapping around. So as soon as they stop soaring and swooping and diving, we should be able to line up a shot on them.
They're scanning for me.
And luckily there's only two of them. One we've already taken care of. Thank you for the parts. So we just need to take care of that other one while we're here. And where are you? Ah, there you are. You're in the air again, are we? Have that. So that will be him taken care of. We'll have whatever you are as well. And we must now continue on upwards. So once we get to the top, we will find a dead boar. Thank you for the meat. And our friend.
The Nora girl? Is it really you, or has the bone chill got through my skull?
I found the real killers. No one else has to die because of this. Take these.
A dead Karja's close. Haven't I been beaten down enough? But I won't argue. I swear, thought I'd saw my ancestors. They said, we're surprised you ended up here.
You better hurry. Machines.
Now that was a fight.
Your trial's over. It was other Banuk who killed that man. Killed him because he was Karja.
You know why I took the first swing at him? He challenged the honor of the Banuk. The honor. That's what I thought.
Come on. Let's get you back.
Once I'm off the mountain, I'll find my own way. I need to think. It's not something I'm used to. Who knows what could happen?
I'll see you at town then. You'd better make it. All right?
I give my pledge.
So by Banuk law, if you
So we managed to save our friend from a fate worse than death, including death itself. And we've took on quite a number of beasties there. That was quite an enjoyable battle. So we're going to make our way back to Song's Edge, our base camp for the area. And we are going to go and speak to the chieftain and the shaman.
Initut told you the truth. This is the headdress stolen from the murdered man. You'll find more in a ravine north and west of here, along with the bodies of the killers.
The exile still served its purpose. He was guilty of our suspicion. Fate has fallen like snow, and should Initut return, he will be absolved.
You can't be serious.
He speaks for the Warwick, my Nora friend.
You look ridiculous. If you would return to my Wirak, you will behave as a Banuk does.
How does a Banuk behave, my chieftain? Like I did? Accepting a sentence for a crime he did not commit. Or those others who killed in cold blood for crimes that their Karja victims did not. I think what I wear will not make me more or less of a Banuk.
For his own sake, it would be wise for him to think less. Nora, friend.
I'll talk to him. But not for you.
Some of us have real responsibilities and don't have time to spend all day painting cliffsides.
So
like
these
some fool.
Banuk are not quite so friendly, it appears. So let's go and see our friend here and make sure that he is okay.
I defied my chieftain's will, spurned my Warwick,
How are you feeling?
as if I've been pounded in the guts. I could just keep walking, but when my anger has thawed, it will leave me with nothing. Where else would I go?
If you choose to stay, it should be on your own terms.
This sounds political. I'm not good with politics.
More like a fighting strategy. You survived exile. I bet that doesn't happen much.
I've only heard of it in legends.
You earned your place in the Warwick Initut. Make them earn you back.
Of all my fights, this is the first time I beat death. I vow to you, it won't be the last. And my song shall grow. You'll hear of it. As for you, Nora girl, will you accept this gift? A little scrawny weighed against the great boon you gave me, but...
I'm honored. Thank you, Initut.
So I think he'll be just fine. That is one more side quest taken care of, and we will take care of one more in the next video. I have been Anubis, and I will see you in that next video.